In the heart of Southeast Asia, where lush jungles intertwine with bustling villages, a haunting figure from folklore looms large: the Pontianak. The origin of this spectral being lies in the tragic tales of women who faced untimely deaths during childbirth or in states of betrayal. According to legend, when a woman dies in such a manner, her spirit transforms into the Pontianak, a vengeful ghost seeking retribution for the wrongs that she suffered in life. The tale begins centuries ago in a small village nestled in the shadow of a dense, dark forest of Indonesia. A beautiful woman named Ratna lived there, cherished by her community for her kindness and grace. Radna longed for a child, and after such anticipation, she finally became pregnant. However, her joy was short-lived, as her husband, lured by the promise of wealth and status, abandoned her for another woman. Heartbroken and alone, Radna faced her fate during childbirth. Tragically, she died in the throes of labor, her cries echoing through the quiet forest. It is said that her spirit, consumed by sorrow and rage, became the first Pontianak, emerging from the shadows to haunt the land where she once found happiness. The legend of the Pontianak spread far and wide, with numerous eyewitness accounts surfacing over the years. One of the most notable encounters occurred in a rural village in Malaysia in the late 1980s. A group of young men out late one night heard a haunting wail echoing through the trees. Curious and emboldened by bravado, they ventured deeper into the woods to investigate. As they drew closer, they stumbled upon a figure in white, her long hair flowing like shadows in the moonlight. One of the men, Ahmed, recalled feeling an overwhelming sense of dread wash over him. It was like the air turned cold, he described. I couldn't move. She looked so beautiful, but there was something deeply wrong. The figure vanished as suddenly as it appeared, leaving the group shaken and fearful. They retreated to the village, where they shared their story. Others in the village recounted similar encounters, all linking back to the wailing figure of the Pontianak. Are you enjoying today's story? Smash that subscribe button so you never miss another spine-chilling tale. Let's get back to the video. Another account emerged from a fisherman named Juan, who lived near the edge of the quiet lake. One night, he returned home late after a long day of fishing. As he walked along the path, he heard a soft, plaintive cry. It drew him toward the water's edge, where he saw a woman standing alone, her back turned to him. I thought she was in trouble, he recalled, but when I called out to her, she turned slowly. Her face was pale, and her eyes were hollow. At that moment, Iwan felt an icy grip on his heart. I realized I was not looking at a woman in need. I was looking at something far more sinister. He fled, and the next morning, he discovered that several of his neighbors had also experienced similar encounters, attributing them to the Pontianak. The Pontianak remains a figure shrouded in mystery, with various interpretations of her nature. Some believe she is purely a supernatural entity, a restless spirit exacting revenge on those who wronged her. Others suggest she represents the collective fears and anxieties surrounding women's roles and societal expectations. Psychological explanations abound as well. Encounters may be attributed to sleep paralysis or hallucinations, particularly in communities where the belief in the Pontianak is strong. In rural areas, The haunting cries that accompany her sightings could be misidentified animal sounds, while the figures seen in the shadows could be a trick of the light, exacerbated by the human tendency to perceive patterns in the dark. The tale of the Pontianak serves as a poignant reminder of the cultural and societal issues surrounding motherhood, loss, and the consequences of betrayal. Her legend, passed down through generations, encapsulates the fears and anxieties of the communities that share her story. As time marches on, the Pontianak continues to haunt the imaginations of those who hear her tale. She stands as a symbol of the unresolved grief and pain that many women endure, transforming personal tragedies into collective folklore. Whether seen as a malevolent spirit or a reflection of societal fears, the Pontianak remains a powerful figure in Southeast Asian mythology, inviting both reverence and fear. Through eyewitness accounts, cultural interpretations, and psychological analysis, the legend of the Pontianak evolves, weaving together the threads of human experience and the supernatural. In the end, the Pontianak embodies not just a ghostly figure, but a complex narrative that echoes through the ages, reminding us of the stories that shape our understanding of the world around us. Thanks for watching.